India and Canada locked in another heated dispute over visa policy, and this time it's drawing attention across both the nations. So recently, Canadian media outlet Global News published an article titled "Visa Have Become an Indian Foreign Interference Tool," accusing India of denying visas to the individuals that are linked to Khalistan movement. The report claimed that such individuals are asked to denounce the separatist ideology and express deep respect for India before being considered for visa. Now, from an India's perspective, this is a matter of national security. The Khalistan movement, which advocates for a separate sixth state, has been a long-standing threat to India's unity. For Canada to frame visa denials as foreign interference ignores a basic reality. No country would be willing to welcome individuals openly promoting separatism and destabilization within its border. Now, while Canadian media focuses on India's visa policies, it overlooks Canada's own visa issues. Now, when Indians apply for Canadian visas, specifically those who have served in the armed forces, Central Armed Police Forces, or even Punjab Police, they face strict scrutiny. Applicants are asked to provide detailed records of their posting, particularly in Jammu and Kashmir, including date, location of the service. Now, this level of questioning is actually concerning and, to many, appears to be an attempt to extract sensitive information about Indian security operations. Let me give you an example. A CAPF constable was denied a visa after Canada labelled its force notoriously violent. A senior army officer was rejected on claims of human rights violation in Jammu and Kashmir, even though there was no evidence linking him to any such action. Now you tell me, while Canada defends this approach as protecting human rights, it raises question about bias and selective targeting of Indian applicants. On the other hand, India's visa policies focus on safeguarding national interest. Many Khalistani supporters moved to Canada decades ago by falsely claiming religious prosecutions or using fake documents. Canadian authorities accept all these claims without any proper verification, granting them citizenship. Now, these individuals want to return to India to visit families, sell properties, or spread their ideology. India has every single right to carefully vet such applicants, as granting a visa is a privilege and not an entitlement. This growing tension is a part of a larger issue. Do you remember, even last year, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau accused India of involvement in the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar, a designated Khalistani terrorist. Despite making such a serious allegation, Canada has provided no concrete evidence to back its claim. Following this, both the countries expelled senior diplomats, and India compelled Canada to withdraw 41 diplomats to restore parity in diplomatic representation. And that's not it. While Canada actually criticized India, it very conveniently ignores its own history of interfering in India's internal matter. For example, Trudeau openly supported the farmers' protests in India, sparking anger in New Delhi. However, India never commented when Trudeau's government cracked down on the trucker protests in Canada, which also involved members of the Indian-Canadian community. Now, this double standard exposes Canada's hypocrisy. Then comes the visa row, which has actually impacted ordinary Indo-Canadian citizens, and most of whom have no links to Khalistan movement. Many hold OCE, that's Overseas Citizen of India cards, allowing them to maintain strong ties to India. However, those who openly support separatism are rightly denied this privilege. Even events organized by Indian Mission to assist the community, such as Life Certificate Program for seniors, have been cancelled over fear of violence, highlighting the growing influence of radical groups in Canada. India's message is actually clear. It will not tolerate individuals who seek to divide the nation. India has every right to protect its law and its citizens. At the very same time, the Indian diaspora in Canada can play a key role by recognizing their support for Trudeau's Liberal Party and Jagmeet Singh's New Democratic Party in the upcoming election. Political change in Canada could actually pave the way for improved ties between both the nations. Now, the visa dispute reflects a broader struggle. India's actions are driven by national security, while Canada's policy often appear influenced by vote bank policy. As tension persists, the questions remain the same. Should India hold its ground, or Should both sides seek a resolution through dialogue? What do you think? Is India right to deny any visa to Khalistani supporters? Should Canada actually opt a fairer approach on India's applicants? Do let us know in the comment section below, and for more such videos, do follow TimesXP.